Hey everyone, my name is Maria and I am so happy to be here with you for day 11. We are now here in the middle of our 21-day flexibility challenge, and I hope if you've been following along, you're feeling amazing. You're starting to see some improvements in your body and you're starting to feel more flexible and moving better throughout your day. So hopefully that's how you're feeling, and I would love to hear. Let me know if there's anything that you want to stretch or you feel like, oh, I could really use a little bit more of that. I would like to know as well, because I will definitely incorporate that in. And what I want you to really think about tonight is, don't strive for perfection. Whenever you're doing something, we always think like we have to look a certain way and we have to strike this pose or this stretch or do a certain movement properly. But the thing is, it's about you and how you're performing it. If you're striving for this perfect position, you have to go through the little pieces that'll get you there, and you have to do what's best for you, because everybody's body is different. I move differently than you, but if you really pay attention to what muscle you're stretching, then you can really zone in and focus on that muscle so that you can actually feel the stretch and not strain through it. So really focus on that. Don't work for perfection. The perfection will come, and that'll be from you being consistent, patient with yourself, and continuing on your path. So I will cheers to you again with my liquid collagen. It has a little hyaluronic acid in it as well as quadrutin sulfite. And I know I've been doing this and you're like, why is she doing a shot? What is in that? Well, that's what it is. It's 3 forms of amazing stuff that help my joints. I'm super faithful to it. I've been doing this for like 4 years now, consistently. 4 years. It's a long time to be consistent with something. But I see results not only in myself, but a lot of clients, and I just like to share things that I'm very passionate about. So cheers to you, and let's get stretching. All right, tonight, let's start standing. We're gonna work in through the body. I want you to stand with your feet more than shoulder distance width apart. Well, let me start my clock here so I keep you on your time. Okay, stand with your legs more than shoulder distance width apart. I want your toes to face slightly in and your heels out. From right here, take your arms back, lift them up overhead, stretch through your shoulders, and then exhale as you push your body forward and hinge forward like wings out to the side. Press your hips back, and I just want you to rotate to one side. See if you can touch your fingers to the floor. Your knees will be slightly bent. Come back to the center and go to the other side. Now this is one of those things, if you're like, oh, I really can't reach the floor, that's okay, stay where you can. It's all about where you can move to the best of your ability right now. Take it again, one more time, rotating through our waist, feeling a little bit of hip shift, and then come back to the center. Hands will come onto your knees, bend your knees, and round your back, like a cat stretch, and then arch through your spine, really arch, pull those shoulders back. Do it again, round your back, and then exhale, arch. Right from here, take one shoulder to the opposite knee. I really want you to just push that shoulder down there. See if you can feel the stretch coming through your shoulder, through your chest, and rotating through your torso. And then take it to the other side. Again, I'm just bracing myself with my fingers facing towards each other on the inner part of my leg. Press the shoulder across. I'm just moving a little bit through my neck as well. So you want to try to just feel anything that feels a little tension to kind of loosen it up. And then just shake it out here in the middle. I want you to find that wide stance position. So heels are out, toes are in. Hinge down as much as you can. Now, if you have your hands touching the floor, great. If not, maybe you have something you can place your hands on. I just want you to rock your feet to the outside of your foot. And I want you to just press, like almost like you're rolling your ankle. You should feel a stretch coming through the outside part of your shin. You might have to adjust your body by shifting back, maybe reaching your arms forward. Maybe you even have a couch or a chair you can place your hands on. So I want you just to find that position where you can just relax your upper body and have all the weight in the side of the foot. And your toes are turned in, heels are out, and you should feel that stretch right in the shins. This is a great one. If you do a lot of cardio, it'll prevent those shin splints. It's a hard muscle to stretch, right? So we have to kind of place our body in a weird position to feel that stretch. All right, come right back down to the middle. Turn your feet back flat onto the ground. See if you can come a little bit forward. And see if you can take your hands even back behind you. Again, you can bend your knees. So let's do that. Bend your knees. And then exhale the breath and straighten. Do it again one more time. Bend, get really down low, feeling that stretch. Maybe you even feel it on the outside part of your shin. And then stretch it up nice and long. Drop your chin to your chest. And then slowly, right from here, taking your hands out in front of you. Keep your head tucked. See if you can spread your fingers and then press your knuckles down into the floor. So I'm just almost like doing a finger push-up. And again, I'm just rocking from one side of my hand, from the pinky to the thumb, to feel the stretch through the hands. Do it a few more times, and then slowly bend your knees. Walk your feet closer together. Roll yourself back up. And come into that standing position. Roll your shoulders back. I want you to take one leg back behind you. So you're on the toes in the back. You're going to bend the front knee and straighten the leg. Once you do that, the foot comes flat. I want you to take the arm up. So same arm as the leg that's behind, and just guide yourself down. It's almost like you're holding yourself. And I want you to feel this stretch all the way from your fingers, more so through your lats and through the side body, and then right in through your hip. So I want you to kind of push like you're leaning in to feel the top of your piriformis as it comes down. And then we're just going to take your hand and place it onto your knee. It's almost like you're hinging forward, and the weight will shift to the back side of your hip. So I want you to feel this on that piriformis, the back side of your glute, the upper side of the glute. And the more that you stay, again, the weight is on the side of the foot on the floor. But I'm just shifting, and you're just experimenting with where your body needs to feel this. Little twister, huh? All right, let's slowly come back up and circle the arm, and let's go to the other side. So a lot of stretching is dynamic, where we're moving through ranges of motion, so you're not just holding that static stretch. That's really good if you do like a lot of cardio and you're doing that static stretch after your movement, because you're moving and then you just hold into it. But if you're coming into this and you're just stretching right now, I just want you to move, just kind of loosen up your body. Again, press that hip out. You should feel that stretch coming through the side body. You can look down. Again, look at your foot. Make sure in the side of the foot that's in the back. Take the hand down, and I just want you to rotate in. So I'm just pushing my shoulder forward because I need a little stretch here in the back of my lats, my shoulders. And again, I'm just going to push and maybe twist in. So I'm squeezing my inner thighs a little bit more. The back leg is straight as much as possible. So you're just finding that equal weight in both feet. And then rotating through your torso. Come all the way back up, circle that arm. And let's go down to the floor. So take one leg back, deep lunge, untuck your toes. I just want you to have that runner's lunge. We're just going to shift it forward and back 3 times in this direction. Hold it, and then press it back. Last one, we press it forward. And press it back, hold it here. Good, right from here, I just want you to take your hands diagonally from the foot. You're gonna take that knee, same position, but your body is rotated in. Runner's lunge and press back. So you'll notice a lot of stretches, they're very similar, right? We'll do them quite frequently because they work. They work if you do it consistently. Your body starts to get used to them, and then you can start to see the improvements. Good, let's take it all the way back. Good, and then right from here, take it out to that side position. So I want you to press the hips back, feel your inner thigh as it shifts now into that inside part of your leg. And just rock forward and back. We'll go into the other side here. So slowly come back up. And I hope your knees are supported as well. So make sure you have enough cushion down there. You might even have to take a towel and roll it up and place it underneath of your back knee. So just know that those are options. I know I have a cushiony floor here, so if you have a hard surface, you want to make sure that your mat is not pressing down and you don't have anything underneath it there, because that could be quite painful, right? All right, press it back one more time. Exhale, come back up into your runner's lunge. Take your hands diagonally away from the knee, so don't let the knee buckle in. Keep it out there, same direction as your toes. Press into it, and then just move your body just a little bit more forward and back, side to side, wherever you need to feel it, so it opens up through that hip. And again, you can press the weight, see, experiment how it feels on the side of your foot versus on the inside part of your foot. All right, now take that leg out to the side into our half frog or half split. You know, I'm trying to constantly work on my splits. Listen, you can definitely do them. You just have to be able to go through the process, the painful process, in a good way. It's a good pain, right? Take those arms across. Well, at least I think so. It's very challenging, but working towards anything is a challenge. And that's why we have to be flexible with ourselves, mind and body. All right, take your soles of your feet together. Sit up nice and tall. Pull those shoulders back. Right from here, draw your chin to your chest. Almost like we're creating a double chin. And then I want you to round the back. Hold onto your ankles so that you can feel the upper traps as they release. And then sit up nice and tall. Again, open up. You don't have to look up too high, but just draw those shoulders down. Lift your chin just a little bit. Exhale and tuck your chin to your chest. Keep your head straight. Pull your tummy in. Round the back. Roll those shoulders forward. Hold onto the ankles. Soles of the feet together. Feel the upper back as it opens. Sit up nice and tall. Beautiful. All right, right from here, take one leg. We're going to cross it on top and work a little bit more into your piriformis. So one leg is straight, the other leg is crossed like a figure four. And what you do is just hold on the opposite hand to the foot. It's like your friend here. So I just want you to gently just press down, either with your forearm. You might not even have to press down too much. So I want you just to hinge forward, look at your toes, make sure they're spread. You're actively stretching them. So you should feel this stretch coming through the outside part of your leg, your hip, your piriformis. If this is too painful for your leg on top, you can always take it down right beside your inner thigh. But if you need that a little extra, put it in on top of the thigh, because we're going to roll back and finish this stretch up. So come to the back here. You're going to grab the top of the knee and pull it in. So if you have that bind, meaning that the leg is on top of the thigh and you're kind of locking it in, hold that nice and tight, and you can just adjust or move or rock or hold, but I want you to breathe into it. If this is just, Maria, I can't do that one, what else can I do? Take the leg down. I just want you to hold it in. Maybe you hug the leg in, maybe you press it in, or just hold the foot in. You can still feel the stretch. It's just where your body needs it that you have to experiment a little bit. All right, so take one more breath and relax your head. We're going to roll back up, so you can hold onto the back of the leg, kick yourself back up, and wasn't that so much fun? All right, so I'm just going to switch around to the other side. I'm going to take that leg on top, grab the hand to the opposite foot, hug it in. You can kind of move it from side to side. Look at the leg that's on the floor, spread those toes, and have the foot straight up to the ceiling. So again, if it's too much to place the foot on top of the thigh, just put it right on here on the floor. But let's press it down and just give it a little resistance. Feel it stretch. I know this is always my tightest side, so I really have to be patient with it. Some days are better than others, but I'll tell you, once you just kind of ease into it and breathe into it, your body starts to relax, and those tender spots just kind of say, okay, I'm going to calm down, and I'm going to just relax into it, and your body will just sink into a stretch, and that's where you'll start to see the differences in your flexibility. All right, let's roll it down nice and slow. Again, you can either hold on to the foot, or you're going to pick that leg up, place the hands on top of the knee, pull it in and feel the stretch. So it's locked in there. Do the best you can here. Just take a couple more deep cleansing breaths. And when I say cleansing breaths, it's almost like you just let your mind just kind of relax. You know that you're feeling something. Just calm yourself down and just say, okay, I'm just gonna let it, I'm just gonna breathe into it. And that's how it just relaxes. All right, take that leg, roll yourself back up, and then take both legs forward, wiggle your toes, and that, my friends, completes our little session. Shake out those legs. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm so excited that you guys are doing well. I've heard a lot of positive feedback, and I hope to hear more. So let me know how you're doing. If you need anything and have any questions, I'm here for you. Let me know. But as we continue on this little journey, I will be adding a little bit more different types of techniques that we can do and focus a little bit more. We've been focusing a lot on total body movements so that you can kind of prepare yourself in a sequence for these 21 days. So again, thank you so much. And if you have any questions, especially if you want to hear a little bit more about the liquid collagen, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to share a ton of information with you. Just message me. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Namaste. Namaste.